Pick up everybody, it's your girl Sophie Soph back here on Sophia's Football Talk to, of course, do a final reaction of the semi-final this time for Netherlands versus England. And obviously, as you guys can see, I was repping and rooting for Netherlands, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad that England went through. I've always kind of had like, regardless, a little bit of like an admiration for England over the years. So it's like, you know what? Hey, it'll be interesting. They're now in the final, and I would say rightfully so. This is probably one of the best. This has to be the best game they've played so far throughout this tournament for sure, and it's been one of their tougher opponents as well. Maybe Switzerland was probably even more tougher compared to in Netherlands, but still, regardless. They did their thing. Netherlands also had moments, of course, do not get it twisted. I was correct with the score being 2-1, but I was wrong with which team was going to go through. And this team, of course, this time was England. And congratulations, commiserations to my Dutch people, commiserations. But I'm happy for the likes of Kobe Mainoo to be going through. Like he's him. He is him. Just remember the name Kobe Boateng Mainoo. Just remember. Also, very happy for Ollie Watkins getting that winner in added time, injury time. Wow. Coming in, haven't really played much throughout this tournament, but having a part of it. Like, for instance, in the last game, you had a Trent getting that final penalty to get England to the semifinal. Yes, he didn't play throughout or at all in this game, but Watkins coming in and did this thing, and also Palmer getting the assist. So I gotta give it to Southgate. The substitutions, he got it right. He got it right. He got it right because both of them delivered. So big up, rightfully so. But we have to talk about. But before we fully dive into, of course, talking about this game, make sure that you give this video here a big thumbs up, because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more new people to see. Indeed, as well, subscribe to Sophia's Football Talk on YouTube. We're still on the road. I know I keep saying it, but it's the truth. We're still on the road to 3K subscribers, so help us sister out, alright? And feel free to join the SFT membership just like Gary. Link is in the description box. Gary, one of my members, says, "Yeah, Sofia, tally ho, Watkins, one touch goal." I'm pretty sure he had a touch prior to the goal though, but very good goal that was, and we have to talk about it. Big up to GTV. Make sure you do subscribe to his channel. Already was here in the chat hours ago. Big up to him. Bart says, "Hoofball." It says, "United fans, you don't know what you're missing out." Oh, I know. I know, and I'm completely fine. But broski, we have Ten Hag now. I'd rather have Ten. I, even if Gareth Southgate wins the Euros with England, I will still want to keep Ten Hag. And he's still here. So I'm okay with that. And that says it all. I want Ten Hag to, I would like to have somebody else, but he's here for the foreseeable future. And I won't say okay, respectfully, no. Because if we just want to win like trophies and play boring football, we might as well just keep Ten Hag. What is the point of getting Southgate and nearly doing it? Maybe this time can happen, but it's going to be very tough against Spain, because Spain has been the best team throughout this entire tournament, haven't lost a single game. Pretty sure they won every single game there is to win in this tournament. 6 consecutive, like they've been cooking. So this final, it ain't gonna be easy. But the thing is, though, you never know. You never know. You never know. It's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just glad that we're not gonna be seeing the France England final. Damn, that would have been a snooze fest. Big up Ravi. Yes, smash up the likes and indeed subscribe. Okay, so let's talk about the highlights. So in the 7th minute, we got a rocket of a goal from Xavi Simons out of nowhere. Okay, rewind. Incredible goal. Also was his first goal at the Euros. And what a goal it was. Big up to him. He's been, I think there's been a lot of dissipation, a lot of, expectation for him to show up in this tournament. Yes, still very young, of course, but you'll be like, dang, come on, man. We know you got the potential, but we just haven't seen it. But with that goal, he showed up 100%. 15 minutes later, England gets the penalty due to the fact that Denzel Dumfries, who I think I might be one of the very few that actually do like Denzel Dumfries, but I ain't gonna lie, didn't really have the best of game today. Gave away a penalty due to very bad tackle, like for no reason, kind of kicks his foot into Harry Kane, who also was taking a shot. It was just bad. He got a yellow card for that. I think maybe a little bit of 50-50 because there are some people, even England fans, that are saying that shouldn't have been a penalty. That's a bit too harsh. I, who obviously was supporting Netherlands for this particular game, I don't still feel like it was a penalty. I get that maybe back in the day that might not have been a penalty. Unfortunately, you were not on the ball. This time, it was a penalty. I think it was, rightfully so. Dumb tackle, no need for his boot to be that high up. So he has to take that. And then, of course, 2 minutes later, Kane then scores the penalty. Um, and it's 1-1. You're thinking, damn. And I felt like, you know, England was kind of growing more and more into momentum, like after that, equalizer. I felt like they had a very good first half. They were very entertaining. Copy Mainoo and Phil Foden, Stockport, the last from Stockport. They were cooking. They were cooking. It was insane to watch the fluidity. Just how like much they were clicking. You know what I'm saying? I liked seeing that. I thought it was very nice to see how they were clicking. I think Bellingham, I didn't think had the best game. Kane, yes, you scored the penalty, but again, throughout this tournament, very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. And when you have other strikers such as an Ivan Tony and an Ollie Watkins, I would like to see more of them. And I think, especially with how Ollie Watkins, the way he scored the goal, like, yo, there's a couple of other moments where you're thinking, damn, where are you been, Kane? In those opportunities, in those moments where people are trying to find you, but you're not there. You're too deep down the midfield, down the pitch. It just doesn't make sense whatsoever. Uh, but hey, either way, um, regardless, in the 90th minute, it kind of felt like, oh damn, is this game maybe going to go into extra time? I was like, I cannot deal with another 30 minutes. It's been so much throughout these knockout games where we've seen like, you know, especially in the quarterfinal, we saw like freaking penalty shootouts after penalty shootouts. I just was like, no, please, let's just have a semifinal where both of the games just are finished within full time. Please, please. And thankfully, thanks to Ollie Watkins, that's exactly what happened. In the 90th minute, he comes in with the great goal, may I add, scores, Palmer assist. They showed up. They came in literally. I wrote down when they came in. They came in as a substitute in the 79th minute. So they had literally about like 11 minutes or so, you know, maybe a little bit more than that to be fair, because it only was 2 minutes added on. I do feel a little bit bad for Netherlands for the fact that they just got 2 minutes. And a lot of those 2 minutes was used up due to, of course, substitutions being made. Saka Mainoo getting subbed off. I mean, hey, I think those two can be very proud of themselves for the entire tournament because they've been cooking, especially Mainoo. And this is not a Man United bias. Even a lot of people that don't even support Man United can see the talent that is Kobe Mainoo. and he can only get better. The I feel like this is the youngins tournament. You see with Lamine Yamal what he did for Spain yesterday, incredible. And you see what Arda Güler has done for Turkey, or Turkey, I should say, and then Kobe Mainoo with a England. It's beautiful to see. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's dope. The future is bright. There is hope for this generation after all. It might not hit, probably won't be hitting as, for the other generation from what I've grown up with, but there's still hope. There are still some ballers here, you know. Oli Watkins got the Man of the Match award. I think that should have been going to Kobe Mainoo, but I hear it. He got the winner. I get it. But I personally I think it should have gone to a Kobe Mainoo in my opinion. But it is what it is. Um, but yeah, a lot of people, they hey, they've been praising this England. They look good. I ain't gonna hold you. They look good. 100% they look good. Because the Saints says Garrett Southgate made the right stuff. He did. I was looking at him sideways when it took so long, but it worked out. You gotta give it to him. It worked out. Hopefully this won't be a repeat. You know what? I now want England to go ahead and win it, man. Spain, if they do, congrats, if they do win the Euros, big up. But I want to see England do it. I want to see, imagine Kobe Mainoo with an FA Cup and Euros in his first season in a professional men's game after just getting his debut back in November. Guys, it's been about 8 months. Are you mad? Are you serious? Huh? No. I personally want that to happen. I do. Of course, would have been lovely to see Netherlands, but hey, you're saying no. No to what? Either way. Also, Ronald Koeman, yes, you got Netherlands to a semifinal, but I can't. I cannot. He needs to be sacked. I cannot see Netherlands in this World Cup under a Ronald Koeman. I cannot. You know what? Somebody else. Somebody else. Whether it has to be somebody else in that World Cup. Whether it be a Ten Hag, then so be it. Because I think generally Ten Hag could cook that with that Netherlands team. I generally believe. I said it after Man United. I think Ten Hag can become the Dutch national manager. I think so. I think so. And I did say technically way before I started to not like him no more. But regardless, I still kind of believe the same thing though. There's still a manager there. I think, especially when it comes to cup competitions, we've seen it with Man United. I think he can cook. I think he can. But with the likes of Koeman, how the hell do you think it's okay to bring Xerxes and Bradbury in within there's like a minute and a half left of the game? Huh? Yes, okay, there were 2 minutes added on, which respectfully, I think the referee made a mistake. It probably should have been at least 4 minutes. Yes, they play it on a little bit longer because the substitution for England took a long time, but it didn't make sense. Why are you making those substitutions now, right after Ollie Watkins scored? That's when you're making the substitutions. It just felt a bit too reactive. You have to be proactive, react ahead of time, proactive instead of reactive. Right? That's at least what I think should have happened. And I think he definitely made a mistake. Because what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Xerxes have not really gotten any minutes. I think he messed up when yes, Depay had to be subbed off. I did write it down. It was second half. No, it was actually early. It was basically at the end of first half. So in the 34th minute, Depay had to be stopped off due to a knock. So Verman came in, very defensive-minded substitution. I just didn't understand why he didn't sub in. For instance, you could have even brought in a Weghorst prior to that. Or you could have brought in a Xerxes or even a Brian Robbery, somebody. Like, it's just, it didn't make sense why he ended up making it so defensive. And this is why I said, like, this Netherlands team, they're not gonna, yes, they went way further than I predicted for this tournament. I did not think that they were gonna get to the semifinals. So big up for that. But I just feel like they could have done so much more if they didn't have a Ronald Koeman as the manager. I don't rate that guy. I don't rate him one bit. I don't. Respectfully, I don't. I just don't. So yeah. Tyler says my prediction: England lose final. Southgate did good enough to replace Ten Hag at United. Ew, you are disgusting for saying that. Ollie Watkins says, quote from him says, I swear on my life, my kid's life, I said to Cole Palmer, we're coming on today and you're going to set me up. Damn, he put that into existence. Now he has 27 goals and 13 assists for Aston Villa this season, his first chance at the Euros, and he scored. So this is his first, goal in the Euros. I mean, and technically he's quite like, he's one of the older guys. He's like the same age as me. I don't know if he's turned 29 yet, but I'm pretty sure he's born in 95. So he's one of the older guys, to be fair. He looks hella young. Yeah, he's 28. His birthday is December 30th, so he'll be 29 later this year. But he looks very young, but he's actually one of the older guys, like prime age in terms of like, a striker, like a 20, 26, 27, 28, like that. I think that's a good age for sure. Very mature, should have everything, and we know he can be very lethal. So I'm super happy for him because let's say they win it. You could remember where you were in the semifinal when Ollie Watkins scored the winner for England. That is something that you'll cement yourself in history. England has never won the Euros, the men's team. The women has, so let's put some respect on them. The men, though, they haven't. They won the World Cup. They haven't won the Euros. They haven't won the Euros. But yeah, but there needs to be conversation about Kane, though, because I don't think he should be starting. The thing is, though, he probably will. Let's be honest. He will be starting. I also think Bellingham shouldn't be starting. And I like Bellingham. I'm a big fan of Bellingham and Kane. Y'all know that, but they haven't really been that good. I think Bellingham was really good in the first game for England, but throughout they've been trash. Both of them have not been good. I would say Saka's been pretty good for me. At least he started off very good in the first. That maybe kind of died down a little bit, but I felt like he was trying to create a lot. But some of the other attackers were just not on his wavelength. It was a good link-up play between Foden and Mainoo. But it's like, broski, Kane, where are you? Bellingham, where are y'all? What are y'all doing? I would say Trippier had a little bit of a better game. But, I mean, Luke Shaw did come on in early second half. And hey, Luke Shaw, what if he ends up scoring again? I mean, technically, he did score the only goal for England in the last Euro. So it's mad. England, back-to-back Euros. Can the second time be the charm? Can it happen? Maybe. I'm going to manifest and hope that it will be coming home for England. You know what? I hope it does. Generally speaking, I think it could be dope. It could be. But so what Southgate has done, I think, the football is hella boring. It's not good. It was better today, but overall, throughout this tournament, it hasn't really been that good. But they be getting the job. They be getting the job done. And to be fair, in tournament football, you just need to get it over the line, to be fair. So he's kind of been getting closer and closer and closer. So surely, now that you're in the final again, surely you should win it. But let's be fair. Let's be very clear and honest. 100% Spain will be the big favorites for this final. 100%. Might even be like, you know what, we're gonna predict that they win. But the thing is though, what's quite nice is that you never know. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And I think I'm definitely very excited. I think it can be a very good final the more I think about it, especially if England plays like they did today. It can be a good one, you know? It can be a good one. But I'm thinking Lamine Yamal is going to have, if it is Trippier that plays on that left hand side, then Lamine Yamal is going to have a field day with him. He's going to have a field day with him. Surely Shaw gotta be there. But then again, he might also mess up. Because I don't think a lot of people can really stop that kid. You know? That's how good he is, respectfully. Keep getting the likes up, everybody, and do indeed subscribe, of course. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're basically one subscriber away from 2,800 subscribers. So let's make it happen, okay? Anything else to mention in regards to this game? Not really. Van Dijk, eh, you know, I think defensively, sometimes with Netherlands, sometimes he was just like, yo, how y'all just letting him just slide through like this, boss? You know what I'm saying? It was just, mm, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just so proud of Kobe Mainoo, man. Imagine, you know what just dawned on me? What if England wins and Kobe Mainoo scores the winner? I might cry. I might shed a tear. Almost feels like that's my little brother. Literally, that's family. You know, it's just it's so dope to see. It really is. One of your own, as a fellow United supporter, just shining through, doing so well at the big stage. You were a big part of why you freaking scored a winner in the Manchester Derby when we won the FA Cup final. You're cementing yourself in history, but like we need to keep going, especially when it comes to Man United. We'll be talking a lot more Man United next week once the preseason starts, but I already will be doing a preseason preview probably on Saturday. We're gonna make sure that happens. And yeah, I think we're gonna end it here, everybody. It's been nice to do yet some more reaction videos. I know I haven't done any more watch alongs, but I'm not gonna lie, it's been nice just watching the game as a viewer myself, watching other people do watch alongs, and for me to just do the reactions. And some of you guys seem to enjoy it as well. So yeah, but I will be doing the reaction, of course, for the final straight after. We might see if we might do that into a call-in show. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that could actually be dope. But either way, I'll be back tomorrow. Probably gonna do an earlier stream as I will be headed out during the afternoon. So we'll do a earlier stream tomorrow talking about the transfer news because there's a lot that needs to be talked about. Okay, but pick up everybody. Make sure you like this video on your way out. If you watch this on replay, do let me know your thoughts about the game. And I will be doing a live preview of the Euros most likely on Friday. So be there. Peace out, everybody. See you soon. And we are out.